Hey there, welcome back to another video. I hope you're all doing well. It's been 10 days and no upload. And people are asking this question, where is this woman? Is she even alive? Oh, I'm here, alive. So, yeah, if you miss me so much, follow me on Instagram. Over there, you can see how I drink coffee to survive, how I love moon so much, and how I do paintings to keep myself sane. And of course, you'll find a lot about stars, nakshatras, and so much. Yes, there's a lot more which is coming up over there as well. And yeah, over here, let's talk about monthly reading. The reading for the month of February. So, what's so special about this month? The influence of Saturn, of course. I talk a lot about Saturn. So, what's Saturn doing in the month of February? Well, we have 5 planets. Out of 9, 5 are in the signs of Saturn. Venus, Mars, Mercury, all in Capricorn, and then we have Sun joining Saturn in Aquarius, so 5 planets. Okay, so let's talk about the influence of these transits as per your ascendant, as per your moon sign. You can listen to both as well. Don't skip the intro. I think some people will skip the intro, so I will mention in the details as well that you can listen to this as per your moon and ascendant both. So let's talk about the month of February. Hey everyone, let's talk about Aries. How will be the month of February for you? There's a lot happening in your 10th house. There is Mars, there is Venus and Mercury all in Capricorn. So you are at this center stage. You are in a very powerful position with respect to your work. You're doing your best. There's a time in life, there's a time when you have to work the most. Like you have to be out there in the battlefield doing your best and doing things quickly. The productivity needs to be taken care of. So you're very productive in the month of February. Venus and Mars bringing so much of passion and that skill, how to utilize your skills amazingly. So there's a drive to attain something, there's a drive to achieve something, accomplish your work. So you're very productive, definitely. And in the 11th house, you also have Sun along with Saturn in Aquarius. So with this, you do attain a strong position. Like the people who were, till now questioning you, questioning your words, they will see how you are a legend. You are an expert in your work. Anyone, if now at the work front is causing challenges, some challenge with authority, especially someone underestimating your worth and your work, I think this person or these people will realize how amazing you are. There's definitely ego clash with a person in authority, maybe a boss, maybe a guardian, maybe a parent as well, or maybe simply ego issue with a friend as well. So anyone who thinks that this person is having a control over you, they think that they are better than you, with them there is some ego clash. So who is your true well-wisher and who is not, that kind of realization will come with this transit. But definitely there's a lot happening in the 10th and the 11th house, where you have the major five planets. So it is about work. It is about just tighten your seatbelt and get ready for a lot of work. And you are really doing your best. You're trying your best. See, the first message we got is energy. It says orange. Whenever you smell orange, this fragrance, it just awakens you. You get active. It makes you happy. So it's not about work. Okay, I have a burden, so this is my responsibility, so you are doing. No, there's this passionate energy coming through the Mars and Venus in Capricorn. Mars here is exalted, so you have that drive to do things and do things very wonderfully. So you're blessed with this energy. And also, if you have some health challenge in last few weeks or months, I think there's also a quick recovery now. For some people, it is also about resuming your work, getting back to work, because Mars rules your eighth house and it exalts in the 10th house. So even if there is some battle or challenge, you are resuming your work very wonderfully. Then we have the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. So this is, I think, resonating with the current transit of Rahu, which is in the 12th house. The mind is somewhere stuck. It's somewhere stuck because maybe you feel very uncertain about where your life is going. Uh, like there's this urge to find clarity. If I do this, so I want this result. So will I be able to get this or not? But sometimes we have to just do our work. We have to do our best and don't think much about the results, because this card indicates that there is a period of uncertainty which you are going through. You want definite answers, maybe you want some closure, and it's not happening. It will happen maybe around the full moon. This month we do have a full moon in Leo, so you may get some answers. So this is about not seeking very quick answers or quick relief. I want a quick relief. Don't look for that. Just trying to be in that period of uncertainty. It's okay to feel that, and you will get your answers through your intuition. You may get answers. Maybe you are looking at someone else's life, what they are going through. You will get your answers. Just observe everything. Gemini is about observation, looking around. In your chart, Gemini rules the third house. So see around, talk to people, don't cut away any communication with the people. When you interact, you may find these answers. All right. So yeah, there's a lot. Maybe you feel stuck because you haven't got a certain answer, a certain closure with respect to some aspect of life. And the last one is the ancient forest. This is so beautiful. Okay, so the ancient forest, see, this card is green. So it reminds me of Mercury. It talks about Saturn too, but it reminds me of Mercury as well. Mercury is in your 10th house this month. Okay, so in Capricorn, okay, wonderful. It will work wonderfully in your work, in your communication, in your financial transactions. But Mercury is always in conflict with the Mars. So what's happening here is some kind of argument. No, it's not important this argument is with respect to your workplace, but in general, a conflict, a certain argument with a person which makes you feel doubtful. See, ancient forest. This shows, see, your roots are so deep. And it's high time you trust your wisdom. It's high time you trust your experience. don't be in a doubtful state that you are not strong, you are not going to be successful, you don't have that potential. Just trust the journey you have covered till now, your wisdom, your talents, your knowledge. Because there is some gossip, there is some manipulation, or just a verbal conflict, and it just hits your mind like anything. Because Mercury is your nervous system, thought process, and Mars is what? Mars is your willpower. So, someone in the society tells you something and you don't like it and it hits you and it leads to that impulsiveness, but this is the time to show a lot of discipline towards self, towards the work, the aim you have in your mind. So it's a good month with respect to a work, success, professional upliftment, but there is also a lot of competition. So, yeah, just trust your work, and you have a lot of energy and the drive to accomplish things. And you also have a full moon in the fifth house in Leo this month. So, yeah, meeting old friends may happen because you also have a Saturn in the 11th house. Some kind of event may happen, and you may meet certain people with whom you used to work maybe many years ago. So, meeting good friends, meeting old connections is happening, and see how they motivate you and help you. Hey everyone, let's talk about Taurus. So, how will be the month of February for you? Now, for Taurus, the first house ruler, Venus, will transit from the ninth house in Capricorn. And this month, you have major placements in the ninth and the 10th house. In the ninth house, you have your first house ruler, Venus, along with Mars and Mercury. In the 10th house, there is Sun and Saturn in Aquarius. And then you have Rahu in the 11th house. 9, 10, 11. What's up? This is a time which is about you being doing something great. Okay, a lot of people will say, okay, we are studying right now, or maybe we are not right now in a profession. So, what are you saying? What are we doing? What's so special? This is special because your mind, your energy, your hard work, it's focused to something. This is the best time to create something, to do a certain assignment or project, to learn something. You're definitely into something right now. In this month, you are giving your best, and you're also blessed with luck. You're also blessed with that push you need to succeed in life. Because, see, your first lord is with the seventh lord Mars in the ninth house. And also, there is Mercury, which rules over money in your chart. It rules over the fifth house of happiness. So, what's happening with this? Number one, good opportunities coming in your way which will enhance your finances. Since the first and seventh lord are together, where Venus is your first house ruler, Mars is your seventh house ruler, there's a lot of passion, chemistry in the love and romantic connections. If something was stagnant with respect to love, it will start moving from here. meeting someone, dating someone, that could be possible. It could, for with respect to work, it could be meeting a suitable a business partner, a suitable collaboration may happen, which is not just about money, but it's about sharing same passion, sharing same kind of a goal or intention with respect to that business. So it's happening, or simply it's about meeting interesting people. So that's a good thing. Again, as I said, there is this Mars Venus conflict, sorry, the Mars and Mercury conflict always. So this is also about how you use your money. Avoid speculative work, some kind of risky investment, not a good time. And also, do not, it's said that do not judge the book by its cover. This is what Mercury is saying to you when you are um, exploring some person or new opportunity. You cannot just rely on how this person looks and what they pretend to be, sorry. So again, observing how this person acts is important, not the words. 10th house, there is Sun and Saturn in Aquarius. This is a time when you're definitely under some pressure. There's a lot of work pressure. This could be, okay, you have a lot of responsibilities. There's a lot to do at the work front, and it could be also about simply the burden of expectations, because Saturn is a good planet for Taurus, ninth and the 10th Lord. And now, being in the 10th house right now, Saturn meets the 4th Lord, Sun. So it is about expectations from the loved ones. You are taking up the responsibility of some elder in your family. Maybe you are just sharing certain responsibility with someone. So there is this unexpected load of responsibility on you, or it's just because you also have a full moon in the 4th house. So it could be dividing your time, how to focus at your domestic front and how to focus at your work front. So this management, yeah, it needs a lot of work. But the Sun Saturn in Aquarius is also about some kind of a milestone being achieved with respect to work, or there is something which keeps you on the edge with respect to work, like it has to be done. There's a timeline, there's a deadline, and you're completing it. It's finally over, and then you see that success coming into your life. Okay, wow. So this is what I was talking about. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. So this is what I was saying about what's happening in your 10th house, Sun and Saturn. Something ends here which was very, very tough for you to continue, because it demanded a lot of time, patience, and whatnot. Maybe you were doing so much for others, so much for your work, that you forgot to love yourself. You forgot to do things which you truly love, which is shown by the tomato. It looks so cute, red. Red and plump. So taking care of your health, maybe taking care of how you look, self-love, maybe. It could also be, oh wow, see, I told you, first and seventh lord together, the passion, the love, this is the theme. And we have the sign of Libra over here. So this is about passion and love, and taking our time for doing things which you love, which you enjoy, maybe. So something ends here, like final end here, so that you can be a bit free, you can be a bit happy, you can be a bit focused towards the things you love, the people you love. It is going to happen. And the last message was here, great mystery. Now I want to read this out. And also with the great mystery, This is about Rahu in your 11th house, where you are worried about some kind of promotion, or like this reward. You know you will get it, but when will it happen? Or it could be about a friend who is acting like a mystery and you don't know how to deal with this person. Let me see. Okay, so this card says, have faith and know that you are divinely guided. So, this is also the Jupiter, which is the eighth lord right now, transiting in the 11th house, not having enough faith because life looks like mystery. So, it says, have faith and know that you are divinely guided even when you have doubts. Trust that you're exactly where you need to be. Believe you have planted your seeds. Now allow the Creator to do the rest. Even if you can't see into the future, have faith that the path will be illuminated and go forward. If you have any recurring challenges, turn them over to the Creator. Not my will, but thy will be done. So I'm sorry if I pronounce that word wrong. So it just says that if something is not working for you, you need to leave it to divine, and it completely goes with the Jupiter in its final phase over there in Aries, because yeah, very soon it's entering into Taurus in your first house. So again, some great mystery resolves then. But yeah, this month is about luck. This month is about recovery. This month is about, oh, ending a very tough cycle. Ending a tough cycle, especially I do see at the work front. Hello, everyone. Let's talk about Gemini. Okay, Gemini, a lot is happening in your eighth house this month. So, to begin with, the month of February, it's not easy. Why? Because in the eighth house, you will be having Mars, Venus, Mercury, all in Capricorn, and Mercury is your first house ruler. It rules over you, your mood, it rules over your physical body. So, there is indeed some health issues with respect to inflammation, or if you have any existing issue, it may require a lot of focus, mainly inflammation related to the skin or something connected to immunity, maybe infection. So yeah, there is some issue with the body temperature, maybe. So you have to take precautions when it comes to your health. And also, there is a lot of attraction. You're attracted to um, a certain goal. You're feeling passionate about a certain goal. You're very drawn towards a person, maybe your partner, maybe the romantic connection. Why I'm saying this? Because Venus is the lord of the fifth house. Okay, it also rules the 12th house, and it's along with Mars, which is your 11th lord. Now, 11th house is also about desires. So when they're coming together in the 8th house, there is this so much of passion, like almost irresistible. And this passion is not just about love, but this passion is about a certain goal you want to achieve. It could be about getting a certain work done. You're so connected to this aim, this work of yours. You're so drawn towards it. And when these planets are here in the eighth house, you are restless. I want to do this quickly. I want to achieve this quickly. I want to be with this person quickly. So there's a lot of rush because Mercury is what? Your nervous system. It's your, again, the thought process, the thinking, the communication. And then then there is Mars, which is always in some conflict with the Mercury here, which is the restlessness. So you have to take care of this aspect, that you have to be a bit calm. Don't take impulsive, quick decisions in the matters of love. You may have very amazing chemistry with your partner, but again, the Mercury brings this restlessness of finding answers, what's next for us with respect to your business, with respect to your work. If you're someone who have your own work or business, this could also be about diving deeper and understanding what all changes you can do to enhance your profits, to enhance your work. This could also be about internal friction you may have. You are somehow doubting your power. Sometimes we want to do things quickly in a fast manner. We can feel that impulse in us, and we know we are capable of doing it. So we have this urge of doing things quickly. But the circumstances are not as such that we can take quick actions, or maybe our health, or we are not prepared enough to take that action. Because eighth house has a lot to do with recovering. This is the house of death and rebirth. This is the house which is this transition house. So something needs to be taken care of before you get into action. So Mars here in Capricorn in the eighth house is about, okay, don't waste your entire energy, don't waste your entire passion here. Wait for a while, don't lose that energy. Protect your energy, protect your peace, because you have a lot to do ahead. So this month is more about preparation and waiting for that right time when you can strike and you get things done. So there's a little bit of impatience here, but you need to see protection. How we have these layers in the onion, and layer by layer you have a lot in you, but right now, as you are being covered by so many layers, not a right time to take that action, that quick action. There are a lot of layers to be taken away, and then you get ready to get things done. So if something is stagnant right now, take it as protection. If it's not working for you, time to protect your energy, time to protect your strength, because you will get this opportunity to prove yourself, to show who you are, that talent you have. And same with I think the romantic connections also. If something is not happening, it's somewhere a protection for you, protecting you from some kind of very challenging, painful situation. Yeah, we have Aries. See, protection. Mars protecting you from people who could have taken advantage of you, or maybe there is someone who's taking advantage of you, and finally you will have the power to cut off from this person. Then we have take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. This is again the eighth house placement, which is placements which is about taking rest and then thinking about what's next. And this month you also have a full moon in the third house, which will make you very observing of the world, The moon will help you to know about certain things, to accept certain things, so that you can be more wise. It's time to observe and absorb the data and the information, which will be very helpful to you. And you are a star. Remember, having full moon in Leo, that too in your third house. You are a star this month. You're doing wonderful. You are also working on certain hobbies maybe, and also the moon and the sun and Saturn in Aquarius in the ninth house, warrior of the heart. This message, this picture reminds me of a certain movie, and I love that movie. The Golden Compass. Yes, the Golden Compass. There was this girl, Lyra, and she had this polar bear as her companion. And that polar bear used to wear this armor which was made from the iron which came from the stars. It was not from the earth. You are extraordinary. Sun and Saturn in Aquarius, ninth house. Realization of that potential. We don't do our best naturally. It doesn't happen until and unless someone challenges us. For Gemini, it's very true. For Gemini, yeah, it's very true. You'll be awakened when a challenge comes. And this is what it is, warrior of the heart. You have to keep your heart very strong. You have to take, with these placements in the ninth house, you have to take certain strong decisions, certain matters of heart, where you have to act very wisely. If you are too kind, you will be not in a good state. People will take advantage of you. You should be kind, but how much you have to take care of your heart as well. And with all the challenges you have gone through, you have become this warrior of heart. You're very strong. It's not the time to give up. Sun and Saturn in the ninth house is about utilizing your opportunities, but there is a catch. You will feel a bit afraid. You'll feel a bit weak in, grasping those opportunities and doing your best to take a risk. Come on, you are this warrior. So go get it, what you want, but not with impulse, but with wisdom. Okay? Hey everyone, let's talk about Cancer. How will be the month of February for you? So, for Cancer, as you're ruled by moon, there's a full moon in Leo, which is going to happen in your second house. Second house is what? Second house is the house of money. This is the house of what you value. This house belongs to Taurus. This house is of the food. Why second house is about money and also about food? Because food is also so important. It When you eat the yummy food, you feel fulfilled. Food brings nutrition. It's the money for your body. It makes you strong. So, with the moon in Leo in the second house, the full moon in Leo, second house, this is a month of abundance. This is a month of spending time with loved ones, having good food, also doing things which you really enjoy, which makes you happy. It makes you feel fulfilled, and that kind of prosperity happens for you. Now, just opposite to the second house, there is Saturn right now, right? And in this month, your second lord, Sun, will transit the Saturn. in the eighth house. So, on one hand, there is happiness, there is meeting your loved ones, doing what you love. But also, see, we cannot be happy on the surface with so many things going deep in our heart, in our mind, which are not so good. We cannot suppress it. The more we don't deal with these challenges and try to show the world we are happy on a surface level, it fixes nothing. It will never fix anything. So you are brave enough this month to be happy, yet like this very brave child, you are fighting your challenges. You have that spirit of, okay, these challenges will no more control me, and you're dealing with them. You're not afraid to face those fears and challenges, because you know somewhere a fear, a certain mindset, a certain pain is interfering with your success, it's interfering with your potential or a certain future plan. So you're like, okay, let me face it, let me do it, right? And you're also worried about someone's health. It could be some elder person, a parent maybe, but you are indeed worried about someone's health. And okay, though this is the first card I always put, but as we have the grandfather sky, and you have a sun and Saturn together in Aquarius. So this is about someone elder you're very concerned about. And this is also about the ancestry, the Pitris, the eighth house, sun, Saturn, moon. There's a full moon in Leo. It's Magha Purnima. So this is also about you being shown the way, because we also have here the moon and the star and the sun is setting in the sky. So all the components of the sky, like clouds, everything is here, which is about beautiful support by certain ancestor, being protected, being guided, being shown the path by a certain ancestor. So a wonderful time to connect with your ancestors, to honor them. So there is protection, there is guidance from someone. Of course, someone who is around you, who is alive, and also from someone who is not here, but you are being protected. And this protection is going to be very amazing. It will protect you from something so challenging. So there is protection this month, and also you are concerned about someone's health, or will you be able to fulfill responsibilities towards this person, giving back what someone did for you. So that could be the thing. And yeah, there is a little bit of loss of confidence for you. Whenever sun goes from the eighth house, there is a bit of loss of confidence, and sometimes you question your worth. So don't do that, because you are the leader. Within you there is a leader, and even if you don't think you are a leader, you know how to excellently secure your life, how to create a security. See, we have moon here, and we also have Libra here. So Cancer and Libra theme is there. Protection and balance, it's definitely there. And the seventh house this month is occupied by a lot of planets. The seventh house theme is very strong, which is about Venus, Mars, Mercury, all in Capricorn, which brings you in this state of prosperity. There is advancement in the career. You are showing your bold side, your powerful side towards the world. See, that's why I was telling you this theme. See, this is the moon, this is you, the first house. And then this is your Libra sign, this is your Venus, this is also the seventh house. In the seventh house there's so much happening. You are sensitive, you are so uh, gentle, and then you have to face this world so boldly. You have to show your leadership, you have to show your strength to the world. So Mars brings that beautiful leader in you. You are more committed to your growth, you're committed to your career, because in your chart Mars rules the 10th house, and now it will be exalted in the 7th house. So this is about using your resources in a great manner. You will pass a test here. There is this big achievement here, definitely. And I was talking about second house, full moon in your second house, which is about fulfilling, which is about being happy. There's a lot of prosperity which lies ahead. So this is a new moon in Taurus. It is about initiating something which will bring that fulfillment. Something initiates from here. Maybe a new work project, maybe it's a new job, or there's this new agreement which is happening, and it brings that potential of financial growth. And also seventh house is about connections, it is about partnerships. So there is a lot of growth, knowing each other, understanding each other happening with this placement, understanding maybe the business partner, understanding a loving partner maybe. And this is also about a little bit of conflict. I think there is a conflict factor for everyone, since the Mars and Mercury are together, but there is a lot of drive and passion to do things constructively. So yeah, there is some possibility of friction in romantic connections, marriage partnership as well, but still um, you will see constructive growth here, and you will also see this positivity to deal with your challenges in a great way. Hey everyone, let's talk about Leo. So, in the month of February, there is a full moon in your own sign, which is, of course, the Leo. So, this full moon is happening over your natal moon, this full moon is happening over your ascendant. So, this is something very significant because this brings you to the center stage. Everybody is looking at you. You are here, the entertainer, the host, like you're hosting a party, maybe at the work front, you are in the limelight. So, whatever it is, the spotlight is on you, the world is watching you. What are you doing? And this is also a time of some kind of event is happening, and maybe some celebration is there. So the focus is definitely on joy, focus is also celebrating yourself, who you are, celebrating your achievements. So it starts on a good note. But the Leo, of course, it's ruled by Sun, so Sun will be joining Saturn in Aquarius, okay, which is just opposite to your moon, just opposite to your first house. Sun and Saturn in Aquarius, seventh house. So what kind of changes they may bring? Well, again, this shows you being in the eyes of other people, but there are people who may look up to you with a lot of expectations, but there are also certain people who are looking at you just to criticize you, just to find what all things you're not doing in a right way. So you may find people who are also very complaining in nature. So don't get demotivated if someone is just focusing on your flaws. Okay, because there is a possibility that people may overlook your goodness and may try to find that faults. It's because of the Saturn and the Sun being together, so it brings that criticism, and also it brings some limitation to your freedom. You have a work project, suppose maybe this is a partnership, work partnership. So you want to pursue something, you want to do something with your freedom, your creative freedom, but you are being given certain guidelines. So it binds you, some kind of limitation happens here, and you're not fully able to work the way you want to. So you're not enjoying that limitation, you don't like that limitation. With respect to love also, um yeah, you may see some criticism coming through your partner, or simply it's that the two people's views are not matching. We know that Sun and Saturn are enemies, so there is a little bit of bitterness, there's a little bit of difference between you and a loved one, especially your partner. Maybe it's your work partner, a business partnership. So that kind of challenge or ego issues might be there. But since this moon is there in Leo, full moon is there, I would say, continue to be you. Continue to be how wonderful you are. Don't dim your light. Of course, there are times when we have to go according to the rules. We have to follow certain guidelines in life, but don't dim your, see, we have this continuance, which is, and we have this apple here. Apple is what? Apple is about healing. Like, okay, it keeps the doctor away. It is so full of everything which we need. Okay, so you are full of what is required at this time, trusting that, and you know it. I think you don't need anyone to remind you how powerful you are, and you're made of all the perfect ingredients. So you don't have to doubt even a bit that there's something missing in you. Okay, but that persistence is required to chase your goals. That persistence is required to, yeah, we have this, see, again, hold your vision. So these messages are saying that you must hold on, you must trust your ability. Okay, and also because of the Sun Saturn conflict in the seventh house, it also shows hold on, hold your vision with respect to love, with respect to finding love. Continue with that faith, don't give up, be very fixed with what you want, what you desire, keep that desire in your heart, and then you see how things change beautifully. And then we also have spirit of water. So spirit of water is, again, what is moon? Moon connects to water. Okay, and this full moon in your own sign, this is about holding your vision yet navigating through life. Don't lose your vision, what you want, but you cannot stop at one place. You need to continue to navigate and travel. This is also connecting with Rahu in Pisces. I will read this out card for you, but this connects with Rahu in the water sign in your eighth house, which is about, despite the uncertainty, continue to flow with life wherever you are going. But remember to do your persistent efforts and hold your vision, what you want. Do not give up on your dream. And also, this is about Venus and Mars. Mercury in Capricorn. As I said, there's a lot happening in the Saturn's signs. So you have two planets, Saturn, Sun, and Aquarius, and now there is Venus, Mars, Mercury in Capricorn, sixth house. This is a lot of strength, strength to hold on. and doing your best. You will have this competitive spirit. If you face some competition in this month, it's for the good, because without that you might not be taking any action. So that competitive spirit is there, doing your best is happening. The work may keep you busy at this time. In your chart, Mars is the ninth lord, the fourth lord. It is the yoga karaka, so it exalts in the sixth house. So the competition you go through, the challenge you go through is like the catalyst to bring a very big change in you. You will, through the challenge, you will show more of your skill, you will show you more of your courage, you will move faster in life. Venus, which of course represents love, it's the 10th lord in your chart. So it joins the Mars, the ninth lord, in the sixth house. Despite of certain obstacles, you succeed. You are succeeding. You're doing your best. But these placements, Mars, Venus, in the sixth house, it does indicate some concern with respect to love. There's this passion, there's chemistry, but are we willing to take responsibilities? Are we willing to face that opposition we carry? Because of course no two individuals are very same, so there's some opposition, there's some difference. So are we willing to address that opposition? That is what matters here. So let's read this out. So this card says, trust your intuition. Know that you're on the right path. Take time to nurture yourself. Allow your inner child free rein. Believe in your dreams. Don't stifle in your emotions. Trust the messages they are giving you, the divine is giving you, or through your observation, what are you learning from the world right now? So trust those messages. Purify and cleanse yourself and your home. Healing is on its way. Emotional healing energy is expanding within you. So again, fighting with the uncertainties, the feeling of uncertainty or fear coming through Rahu, you need to really deal with it and don't lose. And also with this continuance card, again the same messages here. Nurture yourself. The apple also represents love, the bonds where there is a lot of love and emotional connection. So no, it's not the time to give up on them, but to patiently see how it unfolds and not losing yourself completely because of someone. Hey everyone, let's talk about Virgo. So, in the month of February, there's a lot happening in your fifth and the sixth house. As I mentioned, that the major planets are in the signs of Saturn, Capricorn, and Aquarius. So, in your fifth house, there is Mars, Venus, Mercury, all in Capricorn. In your sixth house, there is Sun and Saturn in Aquarius. So, fifth and the sixth house theme is overpowering. Fifth house is about happiness. How do you celebrate your life? Fifth house is connected to the emotional intelligence. This house is connected to love. This house is connected to how you use your potential and skills. And of course, sixth house is about overcoming challenges. It could be about rivalry, and the rivalry may become a theme in this month with Saturn and Sun together in Aquarius. See, your sixth and your 12th lord are together in the sixth house. So yes, you're facing a tough competition at the work front. It could also be some kind of a clash with a senior, maybe a clash with a guardian, a clash with a relative, a person who thinks that this person have a lot of authority in hands. This person can have authority over you, control over you. So clash with people or a person who wants you to follow a certain way of living, who wants you to follow a certain way of working. And of course, you are the rebel. You don't want to work in that way. So, that kind of difference or conflict with someone is there. But overall, this is also a transit of overcoming difficult situations. You will overcome the challenge you're going through. Maybe it's just a lot of workload and responsibilities, and you don't know how you will get things done, but you will get things done. It's just that you will change something about your routine, getting more into discipline, being more consistent towards your goals, and you're doing it wonderfully. But yeah, not a very happy placement with respect to the family bonds. So that might be the struggle. And then in the fifth house, there is Mars, Mercury, Venus, all in Capricorn. Here, Mercury rules your first house. Mercury represents you. So, Mercury entering into fifth house is about quick action. You are utilizing your skills in a wonderful manner. You are very quick with what you do. That efficiency is there, and that efficiency will bring success, admiration, and growth for you. But yeah, Mercury is also with Mars. Mars is the third house ruler, represents communication, eighth house of sudden changes. So, yeah, it is about arguments. It is about clashes with people, not very easy because Mercury doesn't go well with the Mars. It leads to that restless. Oh wow, we have communication. So I was talking about the conflict of Mars and Mercury, which may bring out of nowhere there is this clash and there's this argument with someone. Maybe you're dealing with some manipulation here. You know it's clear it's manipulation. You can see the truth. So how much to speak, how to speak, this is in your hands. Like, do you want to go beyond the normal talk and fight? Like, till what level you can fight? Choose your battles wisely. This is what the communication indicates. And we also have the Pisces sign over here, which I think you have Rahu in the seventh house. You will meet all kinds of people. You will meet good people, you will meet irritating people, you will meet manipulative people, you will meet guiding people. It's just that how much to talk, how much to interact, and taking care of your communication. I think that's the message here, that choose your battles wisely. It could, if you have children, you may get angry very easily. You may feel restless while dealing with them. You don't know what to do. So that conflict is there, or a conflict with a loved one is there, because fifth house is about romantic connections. um, and also you have Venus here. Venus in your chart rules the ninth house, it rules the second house. So some important changes um, will be done to take care of your resources. You have a certain future vision with respect to money, how you want to bring more money into your life, and how much do you need to take care of your family. So there is a concern with respect to money, like how will I be able to fulfill certain responsibilities. So I must grow with financially, I must do some investment. So you are also working on that in a very nice manner. Improvement with respect to money will happen, and also some additional work, uh, because it shows multitasking. Venus shows passion, going towards a work which really makes you happy, and you know it can bring a lot of yeah, it can bring a lot of growth financially. So again, this is about step out of your comfort zone, north node. So this points towards firstly your fifth house, where the Venus and the Mars in Capricorn, it shows stepping out of your comfort zone. There's certain areas of life you do hesitate to go to those areas and to explore them. You do hesitate because you're afraid of taking the risk. You want to be in a secure zone. So stepping out of your comfort zone, following your passion, your drive to reach to that success, to explore something, to speak your truth maybe. So you're taking that risk, plus you're driven by passion to achieve big things in life. So Mars and Venus are actually supporting you, pushing you to go ahead. Okay, that's a wonderful thing. And yeah, don't be afraid of uncertainty. And the same thing is being shown by your Rahu in the seventh house right now. In Pisces, don't be afraid of the world. There are situations, there are times when you're absolutely dealing with people who are opposite, situations which you were always afraid of, but you have to face it. Followed by this, we have the wounded healer. It shows that even if a part of you is broken, even if a part of you is I'm done with this, but still, being, even if you're wounded, you're doing so good. You are facing each day, each person so nicely. So you are healing the world, even if the world gave you challenges, but still you are here working to fix things, create better things. I will read this out for you. And lastly, I would like to talk about the moon. You have a full moon in the Leo in the 12th house. So, yes, there is a lot of overthinking for Virgo. There's a lot of overthinking happening, and this overthinking is regarding your worth, regarding your identity. Where am I? What am I doing? Am I good enough? That is the question. So, yeah, the matters of heart, the matters of bond with people, like someone not treating you right, or some distant memory of how you were getting criticism. So that may challenge your identity. So the wounded healer says, healing energy, vitality, and life force energy are flowing through you and to you. You are a healer, and you provide healing for others, even if you are not conscious of it. Whatever needs healing in your life is being resolved. Your so-called faults are becoming your virtues. No matter what happened in your past, the past does not need to equal the future. It's true, the cracks can be where the light enters the soul. So again, I was thinking about the past, because the full moon in Leo brings a lot of past memories back where your identity was hurt. But Virgos are healers. Yeah, they are the healers. So you are wounded, but yet you are there to continue your journey so beautifully. Hey everyone, let's talk about Libra. For Libra, in the month of February, your first house ruler, Venus, is transiting from Capricorn, that is the fourth house. So, straight away, it indicates more focus on creating some value in life. Value with respect to the assets, value with respect to taking care of self, focusing on not just a luxury, but something which has great utility. So, improvisation of your life, and this improvisation starts from your home. Okay, because over there with Venus, there is Mars and Mercury as well. So, in your chart, of course, Venus rules the first and the eighth house, and then we have Mars, which is the seventh house ruler. It exalts over here. So, first and seventh lord coming together in the fourth house is about assistance, collaboration, working along with someone to take care of your home, maybe to renovate something. It could be some kind of work collaboration, maybe a creative project, a creative work being done together. It could also be improving the bond with the family. It could be about improving the bond with the partner, working on things which can bring more peace. Okay, because see, Venus Mars together, it's about passion, it's about a lot of attraction as well, great magnetic pull towards two things. So it could be in love, this chemistry, this pull is between two people who are working together in a business project, so they're working fantastically together. It could also be about just working along with important people in your life to work on a project in a very wonderful manner. On one hand, Mars Venus does show chemistry and passion and drive to do things. On the other hand, they also bring conflict, because these planets, when they are together, even in your natal chart, or whether it's the transit, it it kind of creates a lot of growth instantly, but the sustainability of that work or that bond, that relationship is not so great. They don't give long term bonds, long term connections. So you may get to know someone very quickly, there's great chemistry, but after some time it may just die, it may die down, it may end very soon. So this is what is happening here. There's great chemistry, but okay, I'm having troubles with speaking today. Because I was just going to talk about Mercury. Mercury here, it's in conflict with Mars. Though Mercury is in a good sign, Capricorn. Okay, it's a sign of a friend, Saturn. But being with Mars, it leads to that friction. It leads to that difference in opinion, difference with respect to the thought process. So, on one hand, it is about working on what you love, what you're passionate about. Some change in your surroundings is also happening at home, trying to design your place, maybe something like that, clearing away certain things. Maybe it's just about throwing away old documents, old electronic gadgets. It could be a wonderful way to improve your sleep, to improve the overall well being for you. This could be the thing. And Mercury does bring some kind of conflict, though. First and ninth lord are meeting together, Venus and Mercury. This brings excellent opportunity. This brings quick movement in life, doing things the way you want to. But the Mercury with Mars, here your Mercury is the 12th lord, and you have Ketu in Virgo. Sometimes you may stop yourself in diving deeper to connect with certain people at this time, and it's okay. It's your intuition telling you not to share a lot of information with others, not to reveal your plans very quickly. Stay in your strength, and you are very powerful this month. You have Sun and Saturn um, in the fifth house, where Saturn is your yoga karaka, and it will be along with the Sun. So the fifth and the 11th lord are together in the fifth house. So you are influencing the world. People will see your strength. Having these two planets together in the fifth house, it is about being very bold to take up new opportunities, to invest your lot of time. You know you are facing a certain opposition in that direction. You know that when I will confront this challenge or this person, I know that okay, I will go through so much, but still you have the nerve, you have the courage to do so. And when you face this fear, you see the transformation you will go through and the success you invite. So you are also meeting a lot of people. See, the first message is desire. And over here you can see the sign of Cancer. Okay. So Cancer in your chart is ruling over the 10th house of profession. And this is so connected to the 11th house, the 11th lord meeting the 5th lord in the 5th house. There is a desire which needs to be fulfilled regarding the career, regarding important people in your life. You want to be with a certain person or your friends, but you have to make a tough decision, because not all desires are fruitful, not all desires are good for us. So a part of you wants something, but you will modify it, you will change it. You continue to desire that goal, but now it has a different direction and different needs connected to it. So understanding that, because Sun is the soul and Saturn is about the world, about the society. So you're understanding the worth, accepting your worth, and also your goal, your purpose, maybe desire aligns more with the world here. That the others will be very proud of you, what you are doing, and you find your thing, you find your gift, whatever you are aiming for. So, yeah, this month is about desire, what I desire and what the world wants for me. And I think you're reaching to a conclusion, reaching to this mindset that, okay, I have to change a bit, maneuver a bit, and then I will reach to my purpose. And also, the world celebrates your success. And the next message is meditate and contemplate new moon in Pisces. So this is again about the Rahu. I think the Rahu in your sixth house. Too worried, too focused on your obstacles right now that you cannot see anything beyond it. And you have Ketu in the 12th house, which is actually the place of Pisces. It represents the Pisces. It could also be you ignoring your own needs and focusing a lot on other people's needs. So you have to take a little break and renew your energy, renew yourself, taking care of self. And there is a full moon in Leo in the 11th house, which is bringing fulfillment of what you want. Maybe it's not the way you wanted, but it will happen. And the last one is the sacred mountain, which again resonates with the Mars in Capricorn. It says, trust your strength, and even if right now things are not moving fast, it's okay. You trust your strength. So let me just read this out for you, Sacred Mountain in the book. Okay. Be still and take the time to move into the silent place within yourself. Locate your internal source of power, meditate, wait, and do not move forward until it feels right. Surrender to stillness, do not take action. If you observe rather than react, you claim your power. So I was saying the same. Certain battles needs to be avoided at this time. There's a lot of desire. I want to do this and do that, but there is like you versus the world right now, your plans versus the other person's plan, maybe someone significant in your life. So even if you cannot take quick action, there is an advice to meditate, be still, and just wait and watch. And also a lot of focus on grooming and taking care of your health is also happening. Hey everyone, let's talk about Scorpio. So, in the month of February for Scorpio, the first house ruler, Mars, is going into exaltation. It will transit from your third house in Capricorn, and this just strengthens your willpower to take actions. All those things which you were blocking, you were delaying till now, ignoring, not confronting, and then the Mars brings this courage and power to face these fears and be successful. A very enterprising time period when you will take new decisions. Maybe you're making new plans, maybe you already have plans and you're executing your plans very wonderfully, because Mars brings that courage and decision making ability. And then there's Venus, which is the seventh lord. The first and seventh lord together, the Venus is joining Mars, which brings that passion to do things with creativity, that ability to, face people, talk in a great way, and completing your work. With respect to love, also, there's a lot of attraction, there is great interaction, working on similar interests, working on things which you and this person likes. So again, there is spark with respect to love. And also this is about your work as well, doing wonderfully in your work. The Mercury is a reason for some conflict here, because Mercury is your eighth lord, it is also your 11th lord. So when it joins the Mars here especially, so this leads to some unnecessary tension, some drama, some gossip happening behind your back, and you're aware of it, but it isn't, it's not happening in front of you. So what's not in front of you for now, do not react on it. Until and unless you see the truth, don't react on that. So conflict, because Mars is also your sixth lord, so it could be too much of competition, it could be some rivalry, it could be just other person who doesn't like your success. So don't damage your success because someone doesn't like you succeeding, and you hurt your own self. You have that courage, Mars is enhancing that courage, but Mercury brings in some insecurities. What if this other person does much better than me? If this person or that person goes quick and I'm the one who was lagging behind, then what will happen? Get rid of those fears, because the more you dwell into these fears, the more mistakes you may do. So communication, working on understanding something, maybe a work project, maybe it's about, okay, wow, this is beautiful. Walking in beauty, look at the sun here, this is so nice. Okay, so you are walking in your beauty, you are here with so much of courage, and you're just focusing on the positive, not on the negative anymore, because you know something which is not in your control. How can you just cry about it whole day? And also this could be about working with such people, such connections who really are ready to be with you, not the ones who just throw tantrums. Okay, you're walking in your beauty, that's amazing. So we have regeneration, Mercury The eighth lord meeting the first house ruler Mars, and the Mars is exalted. This is about regeneration. Trying to get out of a place where there is just some negative narration, all negative talks, and you're done with it. So you're getting back into your form where you can communicate your own needs. We have Aries here. So you are getting strong. You are focusing on creating this life you want. Okay, this is my way. I'll walk like this. I will walk like this. I will have this beautiful path for me. I have place to go, and I don't care if you come with me. It's great if you come with me. The journey will be so beautiful, but maybe I have to walk alone. Then also it's okay. But I don't think there is something about loneliness. It is just being you deciding with whom you want to walk forward in life. Whether it's friends, whether it's work scenario, whether it's relationship, anything. So yes, something regenerates, and that is your strength to speak up, to fight, and also to communicate your needs. It is also about pursuing your plans again, which were blocked. Yep, the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. Again, you're getting back into this full power. You also have Saturn and Sun in Aquarius in the fourth house. Okay, where Sun is the 10th lord, it rules over the career, and Saturn rules the fourth and the third house, which is about willpower, which is about the home, the emotional peace. So, this is about going back and fulfilling a certain responsibility towards the loved ones. There will be a major focus towards home and the domestic front, or meeting someone significant who is like home to you, and resolving the differences may happen. It could be out of nowhere you have a certain responsibility towards a family member and you have to fulfill it. And initially it's so tough, but when you do it, you gain this momentum, you gain this sense of wow. I could do this. I'm so smart. If someone depends on you, you will be very happy that I'm so capable that people see me in this light, that I'm their support. I'm not talking about validation. No, you don't need validation, but sometimes it feels great when people depend in some way, like some kind of help is being asked, or they just see you with so much strength that you are their go-to person. They come to you and complain about different things. So it's just that through you, people see and attain a lot of strength. This is what you are realizing, and then you further understand your beauty. See, the sun is like half in the sky, half it's set. You cannot see, it's hidden behind the earth. So it's like half you have a lot of confidence, and half of you is dwelling, still dwelling into certain challenges and what you couldn't achieve in the past, how you stopped yourself from achieving something. But the energy is gaining momentum. There's a lot of courage in all aspects of life. And then there is a full moon in your 10th house. Firstly, the 10th house ruler meets the Saturn, which is about a lot of workload, which may also impact your domestic front. And then moon brings a relief here, because moon is your ninth lord. So moon brings the again respect, appreciation, and success. You will get what you deserve. You will get this blessing of the amazing work you are doing and what you have done till now. So achievement is a part of this particular month. Achievement and also a sense of happiness coming through it, which is precious. Hey everyone, let's talk about Sagittarius. So, in the month of February for Sagittarius, we have three planets in the second house. There is Mars, Venus, and Mercury. And the Mars exalts in your second house. Some kind of deal with respect to a property, of course, not for everyone, but for some people, it is about a very important deal with respect to property or a house. And of course, you need some approval from a family member. Maybe you're getting some funds from them, some help from them. So it's a collaboration, like along with some family members or with someone significant. You are purchasing something, a property. For most of the people, like how Mars will influence you in this month, as it is along with Venus. See, Mars in your chart is the fifth lord, so it is something which brings your potential to great heights. Okay, it helps you to um use your efforts and your power to express your skills and potential. So Mars is helpful in your chart, but Mars also rules the 12th house. So you know where to go, what to do in life, but sometimes there is stagnation, there is some stubborn nature which stops you from doing your best. It could be that you have a certain ideology, you have a certain philosophy, you stick to it, and then you want change, but somewhere not changing yourself and changing your ways do bring troubles for you. So with this transit of Mars in the second house, it reaches to exaltation. This is about being responsible, being more focused towards how you use your resources. There is some change required in how you use your money and resources, and you're making those changes in this particular month, and also trying to find out ways how can you enhance your financial growth. And along with Mars, there is Venus, which is the 11th lord, transiting from the second house. So this is about some growth with respect to money. Maybe there is some increment, some kind of profit comes in, so raise in income. There is this growth. Further, the moon. There is a full moon in Leo in your ninth house this month. So this is bringing some good opportunity. This opportunity is about showing your abilities. Maybe the struggle is to find this opportunity where you can do your best. An opportunity which aligns with your skills, your profile. So moon may bring that opportunity for you. And there's a lot of strength which also comes in with this transit of Venus, because you are so confident about your skills, so confident about your work, and a very positive feeling is there that you will achieve great things. Now, of course, the second house is occupied by these three planets, where also you have Mercury, which is your 10th lord. And in the 10th house, we already have Ketu in Virgo. Now, this creates some issue with the purpose, the direction in life. In general, where am I going? What am I supposed to do? Am I on the right path? Maybe you're not satisfied with where you are. So Ketu creates that. And it's just happening to align with a better thing in life, to align with what is your purpose, and what you are supposed to do, what you may love to do ahead. So Ketu creates this restriction at the work front, or you're waiting for something, waiting for a certain approval, waiting for some kind of opportunity. Ketu shows waiting, not enough clarity about what's going to happen next. And the 10th Lord, Mercury, reaches the second house with Mars. You may try to push a lot to find out some kind of answer, some kind of solution with respect to work, and you will find it. So you will work very well to improve your career path. Yes, on some level there is uncertainty, and you don't have to be fearful about it. You'll understand, okay, this is what I can do right now. Let me do this for now. And of course, there is family life, working along with family members, sharing of resources with them, also trying to settle down certain differences. Because for everyone, I'm saying Mercury may bring some arguments because it's with Mars. You want to be in a certain zone, the other person wants to be in a certain zone, and yet you want to be together. So it creates that conflict of opinions, conflict of thoughts. So you may see that conflict maybe with respect to your home, with respect to important people. The first message over here is the watermelon, fertility. The second one is new moon in Cancer, you and your loved ones are safe. And third one is answering the call. The same thing I just mentioned few minutes ago. Answering the call, moon is there in the 9th house. You have to respond to your opportunities very well. Don't limit yourself. Okay, so the first card is the fertility, and you can see the Leo over here, which is about again romanticizing your life, enjoying your life. And also it's about passion, intimacy, love with someone. That's what the watermelon is showing here. The intensity you share with someone with respect to love is just getting better and better. The chemistry is getting better, and you're also very productive towards your work, enhancing the quality which you are doing, and it will give you great results. And this is you and your loved ones are safe. Again, it resonates with the second house where you have Mars. Currently it's your 12th lord transiting from the second house in Capricorn. So there is some worry about the future resources. How will I create resources? How will I create more security for my loved ones? How will I protect them? And this card shows that you and your loved ones are safe. Don't worry, you are doing as much as you can. You are doing enough. And Cancer rules your 8th house. So this month there is some fear regarding how can I take care of my loved ones. Maybe certain experience happened in this previous month in January when we had a full moon in Cancer. There was some fear which was there regarding the loved ones, and that fear will sort it out in this particular month. So you are doing enough with respect to your loved ones, trying to keep them safe, trying to bring everything for them on the table. So you're doing everything. And the last one is answering the call, which I mentioned to you is to take action. It's important to take action for you at this time, and of course looking out for a certain answer, looking out for a certain result. Ketu creates that uncertainty in your 10th house, but you will get the call, you will get the answer. I want to read this out for you. You've been called. If you've been waiting for your life to shift, the waiting is over. Your true and authentic life is happening. And if you've been hoping for a sign, this is it. Right now, your spirit, Your spirit guides, ancestors, and loved ones who have passed on are sending you messages, love, and healing. You've been called, and a gateway is opening for communications from the spiritual realms. Ketu in Virgo, 10th house. Now and in the days ahead, signs from spirit will be all around. Watch them. So, you were knocking on a door till now to get your answers. You are tired, you're looking in some direction, other direction, and now someone knocks on that door. So be peaceful, be silent to listen to this knock. Be patient enough to see the sign. Some help is coming, some guidance is coming towards you, which may help you in your career. Which way to go? What can I do to be more focused, how to improve my work. Hey everyone, let's talk about Capricorn. For Capricorn, in the month of February, there's a lot happening in your first house. There's a lot happening over your moon this month. There is Mars, Mercury, Venus, all in your first house in Capricorn. And the eighth house ruler, Sun, meets the first and the second house ruler, Saturn, in the second house. So, with these transits, there is this awakening of a warrior in you. It's like there is this inertia of Saturn, which you may feel this month. You want to be in a place, you want to be in a certain motion, you want to be in a certain, maybe a state of rest, and then the life pushes you in a different speed. So what's happening? You're trying to be in that state. Your body, your existence, your soul wants to be in that state, but yet life throws you in some other direction with a different speed. So that inertia happens, which is about you trying to be there, and then the struggle happens. I'm not saying that month of February is of struggle, but it is just that you want some rest, you want some way of living for now. I want to be in this state, and okay, let's do the work, let's do this, let's fulfill this responsibility. That uneasiness is there, trying to do something, but yeah, struggling to complete it, struggling to do it, yet you have so much stuff to do here. Like there are other things to do for you right now in this month. That kind of struggle is there. So, Sun may challenge you as the eighth Lord Sun joins the second Lord Saturn. This is about out of nowhere certain responsibilities with respect to home, financial responsibilities. You may actually do very well financially, but it's just that the money goes into different places. It could be some kind of investment. You're using your money over there. It could be that you have to spend money for a loved one. Maybe they need your help. It could be you giving some kind of help to your parents, maybe to a loved one. And it's just about bringing more resources together so that you can do a certain future investment. It could be a business, it could be your higher studies, it could be purchasing a new house. So some major decision is here. No, it's not about loss, it's about using those resources. Of course, when you collect these resources and you save money, some kind of deficit happens because you don't have enough money in your hands to use. You're saving it for something better. So you may feel that deficit, but it's not deficit. You are creating something better for the future. And it could also be that you have to listen to someone here, even if you don't follow what they have to say, but listening, paying attention, respecting someone significant is indicated. The best part is the Mars. Though Mars is a bit tricky for Capricorn people, Mars is not so easy for Capricorns, but still, Mars brings that jolt, that power, which makes you very efficient this month. You are in a very powerful mode, and the Mars is with the 10th Lord Venus in the first house. So, super productive, doing your work wonderfully, passionately, doing your best, succeeding your role as a leader, a senior, or maybe you're just an influencer at the work front. You influence so many people through your skills, through the way you do. So, you are influencing the world and also taking up very important decisions with respect to work. And Mars is not just the lord of the fourth house, it is also ruling over the 11th. So, this indicates major focus towards financial plans. With respect to home, also, you are doing some major changes. And okay, the first card which showed to me is this shapeshifter, and this is what Mars is helping you to do, to shape shift according to the situation, according to the event, whatever is happening. You have that power, the guts to transform, to change your way of working, to adapt. Though the Mars is the warrior, but sometimes the warrior also, wears this armor which helps this warrior to protect, to blend with the surrounding. To sometimes you have to shape shift, to adapt to the place, to the uh, enemy, what the enemy is doing. So that shape shifting happens here. The Mars is helping you. And also, I do see with the moon and this beautiful deer over here. This is also about divine connecting to you. Ketu right now transiting from the ninth house in Virgo. This is about you being guided. Focus on the visions you see, focus on the dreams you see, the visions you encounter. You are being shown the path. Right now, with this Ketu, you may feel, oh my God, this is overwhelming. I don't know where my life is taking me. But you are being shown the right direction. The path is not like this, okay? The path is not like this. The path is like this. But you will reach, you will reach at the right place. Whatever is happening now, like 1 year from here, you will understand why it happened, and you will see how blessed you are. Okay, so sun. Though it shows Aries, but it resonates a lot with your sun. Sun, the eighth lord, over Saturn, along with Saturn, sorry. So, healing is here, and this healing which you are going through in the month of February is not about staying at one place and healing yourself, but it is happening by facing your challenges, facing the tough situations, and you then overcome these challenges, you overcome this pain, and you're no more afraid of certain things in life. So that beautiful healing, and you're blooming like this beautiful geranium. I was just thinking, oh, is it hydrangea? But like, oh no, it's geranium, and it's beautiful, and the fragrance of this flower is amazing. So like a flower, your fragrance, Venus in the first house, is reaching to places. People are attracted to you this month. Okay, and healing is there. This I would say like a soothing balm. You will feel there's a part of your life which is like a soothing balm. It's taking care of you. It's helping you to feel happy in life. Maybe it's a creativity of yours. Maybe it's a part of your life. Like there's some particular person, your friends. There's something which is like a soothing balm to you right now, and that thing will be so helpful to you at this time. Conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. So this is again indicating major decisions being made. You have a full moon in Leo in the eighth house. If something is not okay, if something is bothering you, see, this is also eighth house, this is also eighth house. So both okay. We have moon here, we have two moons here. So the conclusions are within reach. You will get your answers. The solution will be there, and your challenges are not making you weak. Your challenges are making you so powerful right now. And then you are shape shifting. It shows like an attitude. "Ugh, I don't care. Oh, I don't care about the world. I'll just be myself. I'll do great things in life." That kind of attitude. And also with respect to love, since you have Venus Mars in the first house, you are you are really, I would say, you're so confident. You're so into your worth. You know yourself very well. So this is about leaving the people who are not of your worth, understanding the worth in any significant relationship. This is what you are learning this month, not settling down for less. That worth is significant. There is this I would say king or queen like vibe in you which will be activated this month, and you will know your worth, and not anymore surrendering to the people who are just here for fun in your life. And of course, you're attracting people, you're attracting love interests, you're attracting new friends as well. This beauty of yours and how you work, many people are attracted to you. Hey everyone, let's talk about Aquarius. So, for Aquarius, in your first house or over your moon, two great enemies are coming together. Sun in Aquarius, of course, we already have Saturn over there, and this is about being alert. This is about being alert while dealing with people. And also, it's about taking care of self. If someone hurts you, will you do the same to yourself? Will you repeat that by hurting yourself, by constantly, uh, thinking about that hurt, about that memory? A little bit of self care is required in this transit, where you should not hurt yourself. Instead, you should support yourself at this particular time. Sun Saturn coming together in your first house. This is you shining at the work front. You are going beyond all the challenges, working very hard, doing your very best, and you are succeeding brilliantly. It's like completing one round of challenge, and then you're moving on to next one, and then next one, and then next one. This is how you're succeeding. You will become a master in dealing with certain challenges or burdensome work, and you are succeeding. That expertise of yours is going to help you a lot with respect to work, but not a good transit when you're dealing with some senior, or dealing, it could be, there can be two kind of conflicts. Either it's a conflict with the senior, or it's a conflict with someone who is at a lower position than you. Maybe it could be just a struggle or conflict with a servant. So yeah, both categories. There is a conflict in dealing with people. And also a sun in Aquarius, it's not easy. So if you have sun in Aquarius already, and simply in the transit also sun is in Aquarius, this shows realizing something important, a reality of life, especially connected to people. And in your chart, sun is the seventh lord. This is the house of public connections, partnerships. It's the house of the overall connection with the world, how you interact and face with the world, and how the world sees you as well. And of course, the matters of love. So you see some opposition. Okay, this your sun rules the seventh house, Saturn rules the first house. They're coming together. So maybe the both parties, the both opinions do have something correct in that. No one is wrong here. Your opinion matter, and the other person also is important. What they say is important, but there is conflict for now. This is what the Saturn Sun are indicating. With respect to love, also there are ego clashes. The pride is coming between the matters of heart and love. Who is more important? Who is doing what? So that clash is definitely there. And then everything gets better because you have a full moon in Leo in the seventh house, which brings this conclusion, which brings this settlement. Everything gets better from here. The conflict is not so long term. Whatever conflict you may deal with, people, there is peace, there is happiness. So the ending is happy, and you can see how beautiful this is. You have the sun here, and the words. This is the message: offerings. So people finally understanding your words. People are loving you back. They're looking at your goodness as well, and the end is wonderful. And this is also about you offering your service, you offering your hard work, your talents to the world, because they need it. This is what your first house transits are indicating for now. We have positivity. You can see the Leo over here, your seventh house ruler. This is the 12th house, dream catcher, and it says positivity in your 12th house. In Capricorn, there is Mercury, Venus, and Mars. And that's why there is a dream catcher here. The dreams, the visions, maybe I would say a nightmare. You may experience something like that, or there is something, a dream in your eyes, in your mind, you wanted to achieve, but that dream hurts you more rather than making you excited and happy. So this card says be positive regarding your dreams. Your dreams are here to bring abundance, not to scare you, not to make you afraid of. So trust in your dreams. There's a sun also here. Be very positive about your dreams. In the 12th house in Capricorn, as you have Mars in your chart rules over the third and the 10th house. So of course, and this is about you doing your best. Whatever you can do now, you are doing your best, and you need not to worry along with that, because the next card is work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. So you're doing your best, but there is a lot of fear along with this. So your fear is not allowing you to enjoy your life, celebrate your life, and also it's stopping you to stick to the positivity. The moment you try to be positive about your dreams, your fears are overpowering this. And you start losing hope, you start losing strength as well. Mars is very powerful in Capricorn, but this is your 12th house. All that power which you should use in the outer world, okay, you using your power to do something, create something, you're bringing all that power within, and it's destroying you somewhere. You're not using that. Okay, even if that power is coming inward, it should be done it should be doing something constructive for you to enhance you, to strengthen you, but it just brings more destruction. Scorpio is about destruction. Scorpio rules over your 10th house, which is career. Maybe right now there's a certain fear which is actually stopping your growth. You're doing so wonderfully, but the fear in you, it's bringing more destruction. So trust the work you are doing. And 10th lord transiting from the 12th house. This is about waiting for the right time to strike. You keep your preparations, you do very well, whatever you are doing, and you may see some stagnation, but your mind is in the track. You're doing your best, you're prepared for it. You have to wait a little bit, be patient for that time to come, which is very soon. But there's a lot of preparation happening uh, in this month of February. And also, since Venus Mars are together, which means your fourth and your 10th lord are together in the 12th house, I think more than being concerned about home or work, there is this time when you have to be just with your own self. Just focus on yourself, taking care of yourself. That is what is significant right now. You're doing your best. See, we had this offerings, you're doing really, very well, but your fears are not allowing you to celebrate life, to enjoy your life, or to be simply in a peaceful state. Okay, so embrace the positivity. And also, your 12th house with three planets over there, Mercury, Venus, and Mars, there is some overthinking. And this overthinking is about maybe the world stopping you to succeed, some limitations, and it's more about your own made limitations which are blocking you. So there's a little bit of weight in this particular month, but it's not that, oh, the February is absolutely waste. No, there is achievement, there is celebration of who you are, and also strengthening of your worth, your identity happens here. And there's a lot of reminiscing and overthinking about relationships, especially love connections or important friendship, because the Mars Venus goes into 12th house. Bonds where there is passion involved, there's a lot of overthinking regarding that. And this is also taking away your power. This is also inducing some fear. Let it go. Okay, that's surrender. Ketu in your eighth house, Virgo. Stop overthinking on those things which really make you weak right now. Hey there, let's talk about Pisces. So, what's happening for you? Well, for Pisces, you have Rahu already in your first house. And what is it doing? It's bringing a lot of experiences. There's this some experience, some kind of observation coming from all directions, like from every direction. There is something new, there is something also old, dealing with the past and what's next, what's new, what's strange for you, all meeting together, and you don't know where to focus. And the Jupiter is in its final phase in the second house in Aries. You have created a very wonderful, I would say, personality. The changes you're bringing in yourself, these changes will help you to do your best in life, will help you to prosper financially. You learned this very well, what needs to start from you, so that the other aspects of your life will improve automatically. And There's a lot happening in your 11th and the 12th house. In the 11th house, in this month, there is Venus, Mars, Mercury in Capricorn, where Venus is the lord of the third and the eighth house. And it will be with Mars, which is the ninth lord and the second lord. So these planets meeting over here, especially Venus and Mars, this does indicate this quick growth, sudden growth with respect to finances, quick growth with respect to career. You will see this sudden advancement in the professional journey, and you're doing very well as well. That conduct, that quick action, because no matter how talented you are, if you don't have that, I would say, smartness and that energy of what to do at what time, then you may see delays in life. And now with these transits in the 11th house, you're very quick with your actions, you're very quick to navigate, make changes, do your work, to take decisions as well. So there is success, there is growth, there is achievement, and you're so powerful at this time. Mars being the ninth lord, it exalts in your 11th house new opportunities based on how amazing you are, what you have done till now, new opportunities. But for these opportunities, you really need to get out of your comfort zone. You have to work more, you have to go beyond a certain limitation which you created for yourself. Maybe I won't travel because of my work, I will stay at this one place. Maybe I won't try that particular work profile, I just love this one, I don't want that change. So you break your own limit. This is where you see the success. And also there's some kind of event with respect to work, or connect to a friend, like you're attending some wedding maybe. You are attending a social event where you meet people, making new friends, connecting with your previous friends. There's a lot of interaction. And also this is bringing love. Love is in the air. Yes, it is. Because you're finding people with whom you will be very connected with respect to the work, maybe with respect to the goals in life. Passion, there's passion in work, there's passion in relationships, there's passion in even friendships. Passion here, when I say passion in friendships, it's about having something in common. Maybe you and your friend, they love, like your group of friends, they love adventure, and you're going on this travel journey with them, adventurous journey with them. So sharing same kind of passion and interest, and then you have these people around you with whom you can experience life in a much greater way. So there is some help either coming through the people around you. There is support, there is support. What it may challenge is the bond with the elder sibling, or it could be anyone around you, especially in your friends circle, who is known for manipulation, who is known to speak bitter maybe. So with this person there is some conflict, verbal argument may happen. And in the 12th house, there is Sun and Saturn in Aquarius, where Sun is the 6th lord, Saturn is the 11th and the 12th lord. So having especially the 6th and the 12th lord together in the 12th house, this is about also waiting for the right time to take action. You're waiting for something to grow, because before you even touch that, before it reaches to that maturity, it's not useful for you. You're waiting for something to happen, then you can take the action. Yeah, clarity. You're waiting for some clarity. This is Virgo. Virgo is about sixth house, and your sixth house, as I said, in the sixth house there is a full moon. In this, and the sixth lord is in the 12th house with the 12th lord. So yes, you need clarity. You need to see things the way they are, not the way you want to see them, but the way they are. And then you see what kind of clarity you may get. So there is some waiting, and it's okay. And also this transit in the 12th house, especially of the sun reaching here, it may lead to some expenditures which are regarding your health, or expenditures regarding someone important in your life. And it could also be about expenditure of your energy, wasting your energy on wrong people, wasting your energy by thinking about um, something which is not so important in your life, but yet you're giving your energy to it. So taking care of self. You have carrots over here. So your vision, carrot is known to improve vision, rich in vitamin A. So taking care of your eyes, your eye health, taking care of how you view this world. Do not absorb too much of negativity here, because when sun saturn are meeting in the 12th house, we get very sensitive to what's happening around us. Even a slight thing will be felt so heavy and so deeply. You have to keep yourself light. And then we have emotions are running high, super moon. So again, the full moon in your sixth house, you are very excited towards achieving few things. You're very excited to crush your obstacles and win. Full moon in the sixth house, this is also about obstacles or competition or rivalry. It keeps you very overwhelmed. It keeps you in this very emotionally high state, and then you forget what is right for you. You feel drained when it comes to taking the right actions for yourself. Too much into what is bothering you, and it impacts your clarity. So emotions are running high. It just indicates, because your moon also rules the fifth house of emotional intelligence. So be very focused towards taking care of self rather than just focusing on your problems or your challenges. There is also, again, focus on love, focus on being excited to meet someone, to be with someone, to spend time with someone. There's a lot of waiting to do that. Maybe you're going to meet someone special, and you're waiting and anticipating when will it happen. Waiting, sometimes there are certain dates we want them to come quickly. We want to reach to those events quickly. We're so excited for those events. So maybe something like that is happening. And the last one is the owl medicine. I need to read this because I have no idea what the owl medicine is about. There are certain decks I have, and they're beautiful, but I haven't used them enough to connect with them and understand. See, owl is nocturnal, and you have Saturn sun in the 12th house. So this is about sleep, taking care of your sleep, I think, taking care of how you utilize your time at the nights. It could be, okay, you cannot sleep, but can you just do something good even if you are awake at night? Something like that. Okay, owl is also wisdom. Okay, so it says Wisdom, illumination, intuition, clairvoyance, and deep insight abound. Go within. Profound majesty and grace is available to you simply by pulling your awareness inward. Ancient knowledge is emerging within you. You know the truth. Trust your perception. You are a truth seeker and a truth sharer. Nurture the feminine spirit within you. So, this line is very important, that trust your perception. But again, I said something previously. See the world the way it is, not the way you want to. But yes, you can trust your intuition. Okay, this is about trusting your intuition, the wisdom deep within you, and this will help you. And again, this is about inward journey, strengthening yourself. Don't take other people's words so seriously. The representation, the picture they create about you, don't believe that, don't trust that.